everyone! So in today's video, we are going to do another classroom setup. So many of you guys wanted to continue seeing the setup process, so we are doing it. And this is my last week before the next school year. We start literally next week, which is crazy. So doing so much back to school prep right now. And it still just like blows my mind that all this like back to school stuff is like for my own classroom and being a teacher. Because I don't know if many of you guys know, but I personally wanted to be a teacher my entire life. Since I was like 5 years old, I was like, I'm gonna be a teacher when I grow up, and that's always been in the back of my mind. So even in high school, I did a lot of volunteering, working with kids, and it's just always been a very linear path with student teaching. I've just always loved working with students, and the idea of being able to build relationships and have a positive impact on students' lives was always something that was very appealing to me, which I know is like super rare and not always the case. I feel like most people don't know what they want to do, which is completely normal, because how are you supposed to know what you want to do even when you graduate high school? Like, you're literally 18 and there's so much to still explore and maybe discover things that you didn't even know existed. So if that's you, Kenzie can help you find your direction, especially if you're more interested in non-traditional schooling and interested in cybersecurity, web development, UX design, or software engineering. If you feel stuck in your job and considering pivoting to a career in tech, or if you feel like you lack the skills or connections to land a good paying entry-level job, and if the cost and time commitment of going back to college for 4 years is completely overwhelming you, let me tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Kenzie Academy from Southern New Hampshire University. Kenzie Academy is a bootcamp style program that gives you instruction and training designed to prepare you for a career in tech in just 9 to 12 months depending on the program. Choose from programs that will fast track your career in fields like cybersecurity, web design, web development, UX design, and software engineering, which was co-developed with Amazon Technical Academy. Maybe you're interested in one of these fields and have tried to learn the ropes through online tutorials, and even if you actually find a good tutorial, which can take hours, the author isn't going to help you land a job. Now imagine getting an interview with the support of a dedicated team of experts in degree readiness training. They're committed to helping you through the job searching process and prepare you for that interview that you've been working toward. That's what you get with the Kenzie Academy program. Plus, with Handshake, a job seeking platform, you can connect with companies actively hiring, apply for jobs, and get access to exclusive employee partner events. Get what you need to help start a new career in tech with a Kenzie Academy program. It just takes one click to change your life.
Go to kenzie.snhu.edu/Amanda.
Click the link in my description to learn more about Kenzie Academy programs, and thank you again, Kenzie Academy, for sponsoring today's video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so I'm back in my classroom. Here's what it's looking like and how I left it last week. It is definitely a big mess. I had to leave right away because the building was closing, and right now I need to finish building this, and then I brought a bunch of my decor that I need to hang up, but we're getting really close. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started now. Let's do it. All right, so I built this, she's done, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start hanging up some decor. Guys, I love my math wall. I think it turned out so cute. So this is what it looks like. I have the operations, vocabulary, and keywords posters, and then this is math talk. That way during math, we can get some good conversations going. And then of course, I left this space blank for throughout the year. If we do anchor charts with certain standards we're working on, that could be changed depending on what skill we're currently focusing on. But it looks amazing. Alright, so I took a little break and went to check on one of my friend's classrooms and how her classroom's coming along. And it's just an exciting time, but crazy that we're starting next week. But right now, I have these small little iris drawers that I'm putting my labels on. And the ones I made were too big, like as you can see. So I'm just right now cutting them down so they fit perfectly. But the other labels that I made for my larger ones are so much bigger that I'm like, do I just reprint them? But I don't want to because that costs a lot of money. So I'm gonna try and salvage these, but I feel like even if I cut from the bottom or top, it's gonna literally cut off the word because I did it so close to the edge. So I might have to redo those. But right now I'm gonna do the smaller ones, and then I went ahead and did my birthday wall. So just gonna add the like small white cards underneath them later on. But we are so close. Got here maybe 2 hours ago and it's like 1:30 right now. So I still have some time to get a lot of stuff done. So doing this right now. All right, so I'm now back home and I'm so excited because I feel like I can taste being done. It's right there, almost done. I really think tomorrow I could finish. There's just little things I need to do. The only thing that's a bummer that I'll have to reprint, which sucks because again, printing from Staples is so expensive. But just those labels for my drawers like I showed you guys. So I needed to make anyways new copies of my Meet the Teacher poster. I'm not going to change it up because I actually really like how it came out last year, but I want to print it out in color. So I was going to do that next week anyway. So I'm like, might as well just do a whole last order. Hopefully it's my last order today. I'm like hoping I could get it tomorrow in the morning before. I'm really hoping it'll be done before I leave. And luckily now the school's closing a little bit later. Last week they closed the building at 2, and now since it's the week before school starts, they're closing at 6. So that's kind of like what I did today. I kind of went an hour later than I've been normally going because I'm like, there's no reason to get up so early. Trying to sleep in as much as I can before the year starts. So I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I showed you guys this because I think one of my friends came in while I was doing it, so I was talking to her and got distracted. But I set up my lamp, which I love it, but it's funny because my windows are so bright, I'm like, I don't even think I need a lamp because I initially made that project when I was at my old school, and my old school had no windows, so I was like planning on getting a bunch of lamps to, you know, get a better vibe next year. But since my new classroom has windows and it's so bright, I'm like, wow, I don't even need a lamp, but I still have one in there now. But I do need to get light bulbs for it, so I do need that. And then as you guys saw, let me know and I'll show you guys tomorrow because I literally cannot remember because I've been filming for TikTok and you guys that I'm forgetting where I show different things. But I also hung up LED lights today. If I did not show you guys yet, I'll show you guys tomorrow, so let me know soon once you see it. I set up LED lights and I got like it was like 2 rolls for one. So because I wanted it to be on each side of my LED lights. Originally, I wanted just the bottom part of both whiteboards to have it, and then one of the rolls was so long that my friend's like, why don't you just put it around the whole entire board? And I was like, okay, fine. So I did that, but because the whole other roll is connected to the other one, I wouldn't be able to use it. So that sucked. But now I'm trying to decide, I'm like, do I keep LED lights on just one wall or like one whiteboard, or do I just get new LED lights to put on the other side? So let me know. I can't decide. I'm like, part of me, I'm like, I don't, obviously none of this stuff is necessary. This is me being extra. But I'm like, does it look good if there's only one whiteboard wall? Or will it look bad if there's 2 walls with LED lights? I cannot decide, so let me know down below what I should do. But right now, I'm gonna finish cutting. I thought I also was gonna do that while I was at school. I thought I was gonna finish cutting all of the stuff that I didn't get to yesterday, but it was already like 3:30 and I needed to go to the post office to pick up another package. I think that's the last of it, so tomorrow I'll show you guys all the things I got donated. I'm pretty sure it'll be the last haul, which is good because now I don't have to anticipate new things coming. Everything is in my classroom and could be done and finished. So because it was already getting late, I was like, I'll just do that while I'm home watching TV and finish it tomorrow. So that's what I'm gonna do, cut all that stuff up. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. So today hopefully is last day of classroom setup. I really think we could get everything done today. We shall see, because I do want to give myself a day off tomorrow. We're going in on Thursday for like a new hire at the school lunch, and then Friday we have a district-wide rally. So I'll be doing things Thursday and Friday anyway. So I'm like, let me give myself a day off. So hopefully I can get everything done. But right now I'm gonna head off to Staples because my order was ready of the things I needed to print yesterday. So I'm gonna go there and then head off to the school and get stuff done. So let's go ahead and go. Wait guys, just kidding. As I was literally about to walk out the door, right after I filmed that clip, my friend called me and said that she was told by admin that the building was closed today because the AC broke. And I was like, no way, what a bummer, because I really thought today was gonna be the last day of classroom setup. So I mean, I had just said that I wanted to give myself a break tomorrow. So I guess today is my forced break. But I'm like, this sucks because if the AC is broken tomorrow, I'm like, no matter what, I gotta go in. I got my fan anyways, so that's fine. Even if I'm just there for a couple hours, because we need to get stuff done. I want to finish so badly. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully all is fine and we could go back tomorrow and actually finish setup, but we're gonna be delayed a day. All right guys, we are back. The building's open again, which is great. And I'm like so glad friends and I started setting up our classrooms 2 weeks ago, because I would be so stressed if I started setting up this week, which I had wanted to start setting up last week. So I think I would have been fine, but I just would have been so stressed out because even now I'm like, I just want to get in there, finish. But everyone who started, because a lot of people started setting up their classrooms this week, I would be stressed out too if you miss a full day of setup. So I'm gonna go right now. Hopefully today's the last day. I really think it will be. So yeah, let's head out for day 9 of classroom setup. All right guys, so I'm now in my classroom, and if you can hear that noise, it is because there are like 4 fans going, because even though I said AC was back on, for some reason in our few rooms by our hall are not working, and it's supposed to be over 110 degrees today, so we got so many fans going. It's extremely hot, but we're gonna try our best to get stuff done. Here's what my classroom is looking like. Luckily got my new fan. So right now, I think I'm gonna set up my desk chair and then roll out my new rug and just get all the little things done. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm literally dripping sweat right now, and I totally thought I pressed record when unrolling the rug, but here it is. I think it looks so good, and a huge change from last year when my brother and I were unrolling my rug and 5 roaches rolled out of it because I had left it in my classroom a few weeks before and it was open because it was from my old apartment, and so 5 roaches got in there in my classroom and unrolling it was awful. But here it is, looks so good, love it. Alright, so I'm currently relabeling these that I just quickly made last year. These, which are so cute. I'm definitely glad I did that. I think it's going to look really good. So these, I got 2 extra. So, and I have a few others that I'm going to put my supplies in there, like scissors, glue, highlighters, all those things. So I'm going to finish relabeling this, and then I'm going to replace my whiteboards, and I'm going to head out because since the AC's been off, it's super hot even with all the fans, and it's already 2 o'clock anyways. So after this and doing whiteboards, I'm gonna head out and come back tomorrow. Alright, so here's how it's looking like, and I just had 3 because 3 fit perfectly here, and I put the other one here, which works out anyways because this one was actually broken, so I was like, that's fine. And plus these materials, I will just keep them stored here, which I do want to print new labels for here as well, but I waited on that because I wasn't sure what materials would go there, which is now it's perfect because now I know what materials can go here. So I'll put the markers, colored pencils, and crayons stored there, which will be extra because the materials they actually use will be kept in their caddies, so those will just be extra. Now time for me to head out. It is like 2:30. So I've been here for a while, so I'm exhausted, and it's funny because I keep thinking I'm going to be done, and no, still got a lot to do, but not really. I think I just have little things to do, like cleaning up, putting things away. All of my stuff is now built. Need to do my bulletin board, finish my birthday wall, put my fridge together, and mainly just clean up and put away things, and besides those other things I said. So I'm gonna leave now, come back tomorrow for day 10. Like I said, I need to make new labels, and I keep thinking I'm done printing things and it never ends. So yeah, I'll show you guys how I'm leaving my classroom today. Alright, so here is what my classroom is now looking like, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so hopefully today is actually my last day of setup, day 10. And today is a Thursday and our first day is on a Wednesday. So we have 4 school days before the next school year, which is good because I don't feel like I am like really stressing much, which is good. And then there are like other little things that I'm like, oh, I would want that. But like, for example, I would like to get those light switch things where you can use a remote to control all of your different like lights. So I would want one for my LED lights and my lamp. That way I don't have to individually do that every day. So like things like that, but that's not like a necessity that I need before school. And then I wanted to remake my some of my labels for my storage ones, like I showed you guys. So, but those are things I'm like, I could do that over the weekend and just do that Monday or Tuesday. It's like not a big deal, which is good. So with that being said, today absolutely should be the last day. If it's not, I'm gonna be like, are you kidding me? Because today we have like a new teacher lunch at our school. So we're doing that at like 1 o'clock. Right now it's like 9:30. So we'll probably get there around 10ish. And then we have that at 1. So we'll wanna do a few hours of work before then. And hopefully after lunch I'm done and don't have to come back and don't have to finish other little things, but we'll see. And then tomorrow we have our rally with our entire district. So I don't want to like come back and have to do work either on a Friday. So we'll see. I'm really hopeful today's the last day. So let's just go ahead and go. All right guys, so back in my classroom, and like I said, this should be last day setup. I'm looking at everything and it's mainly just putting things away. Like all the stuff on my desk needs to be put away. All these things need to be stored in their storage containers. And then I have like carpet tape that I need to put along the rug, and putting these desks back, getting their caddy situated. And then I have a bulletin board that I need to do that's in my hallway, but everything's ready cut out already, so that should be quick. So yeah, definitely see that I could finish. So I'm just gonna start clearing off my desk right now. Alright guys, so my desk area is looking so good, very nice. I just need to hang with command strips this over here and just clean that little area up, because eventually I'll put this over here by my standing desk, but it's coming together and then need to clean that area. And right now I'm gonna hang up also my birthday labels. Alright guys, so after I taped down my rug and hung up this little decor on the windows, we had a lunch and a meeting for a couple hours, so that took out some time to get stuff done. But she is pretty much almost done. This is what my classroom is now looking like. So I really just have to do finishing touches next week, putting their supplies in their caddies, which I have their storage boxes in over there. And I need to do my bulletin board and put their names on the birthday wall. But other than that, everything is pretty much done. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye guys.